Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna be putting a carbon fiber hood on. Not gonna tell you the car yet. Gotta wait and see. Well, there it is, folks. The car we're putting the hood on. Just kidding. Man, love those wheels. So it looks like he's already got carbon fiber accent on the back. Also, a carbon fiber diffuser. That is way cool. So, C63 AMG. We're gonna be doing some more carbon fiber additions to it. Look at this thing, it is gorgeous. Wow. Doesn't get more raw than this. The old 6.3 V8. All right, here's how you set it up. Make sure those edges aren't gonna hit the body. Just like such. Fender covers. I think he's dying over there. Look at this. Hood with a window. A hood with a window. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I know why there's a window. You gonna make it, Matt? So we got the latches starting to get moved over here. Move the latches, move the rest of the hardware, then put the hood on. Well, we're getting there. Turns out you gotta space these out, because if you just bolt them up, they're too close to the hood, they won't latch. This is some very, very nice carbon fiber. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? This thing looks sweet. Yeah. Up next, all this carbon fiber. Hey, quit interrupting my video. So, again, we're about to have carbon fiber below this window here. Look at this hood, guys. There's nothing like brand new carbon. Looks awesome. So we'll pop the safety latch here, and now you gotta reach way in for. So, you're gonna start by taking all this apart. We got a bunch of Torx in there. We're gonna pull both air boxes, both the top covers of the air box and this front garnish. And we're gonna be replacing it all with carbon parts. And then he's also got K&N drop-ins in there. Pretty cool stuff. This logo we are going to glue to the hood. The manufacturer of the hood actually wants you to drill a hole through the top of it. I am not drilling through this hood. That is not happening. So we're gonna glue this. It's got a metal back on it. I'm gonna scuff up the backside. And we're gonna put a layer of very, very strong super glue. And then I am actually going to have to just etch the hood right in here, probably with a bunch of razor marks, just coarse it up. nothing big enough where you're ever going to see it outside of that. Because this base is actually magnetic. It will come off. So you don't want to go the full width, just the center area. So yeah, let's dive into it. So we do have to get this logo removed. So I put a little bit of tape down. Oh wow, it's coming off a lot easier than I thought it would. Uh-oh. Still stuck on that side, so we're gonna have to add another layer of tape here. I'm gonna keep going. I can't hold the camera and film all this though, and the stand doesn't really, not a good point of view. All right, we're on the other side now. Trying to hold this with one hand. Whoa. Oh, you know what? That worked out perfectly, guys. We didn't even damage the logo. Look at that. So this is actually going onto this new carbon logo. And we are actually gonna have to glue it because, well, it's got a couple it's got like 3 tabs left. So we are gonna have to glue that, but it'll look good when we're done. So that just, all that does is snap in there, and then you got some Torx. So I'm gonna keep pulling these off. So I got the air boxes out, or the lids I should say. On this style you do have to pull all the Torx out. And obviously the other thing, if you guys are ever doing this kind of work, vacuum out these boxes. We don't need to put brand new fresh filters in here with all this dust and debris. So we're gonna go ahead and remove all that. Now you gotta be very careful with these mass airflow connectors. Yes, this is only a few years old, but all the heat cycling, these get very brittle. So, and these are what cover the connectors on the mass airflow. They just obviously clip on, so you gotta just be careful when you pull them off. So, we'll move this out of the way. And let me see what's all involved. I think it's just, yeah, so we are gonna have to swap the mass airflows. So what I'm gonna have to do is pull the tabs and get those out of there, and then install them into these new carbon fiber lids. And then obviously the K&Ns, So these actually threw me for a loop. They're just little elbows. There's one on each side. They clamp on to the mass airflow. You got to be really careful taking them off though. It takes a ton of force to get them out. The other thing you got to be conscious of is which way each mass airflow sits, because this side, it's the driver's side, clip faces up, other side it faces down. So these actually get secured by little Allens, if you can see that. Good luck finding a size that fits it. Luckily we had Josh for the win. He had one. Gonna vacuum these out, put her together. All right, gang, what do y'all think? I think this looks freaking awesome. I'm gonna do a shoot out there in the sunlight with the covers off. Once we're completely done, we do still have to worry about getting this logo secured, but carbon fiber accents are on, and oh my, dude, they look good. You can literally see my reflection in these things. So these covers actually don't go on. These go with the stock airbox stuff. Obviously, as I showed you guys before, wouldn't make any sense to put those over. Completely different color, not gonna look right. So what I'm gonna do is clean this all up, get it all packaged back up for the guy, and then we're gonna get this logo installed, and then we're going to hopefully at that point have some good sunlight. It looks a little sunny out there. We're gonna do a little shoot out here. Man, I love these wheels, really. I mean, they're just All right, guys, the other thing too, I want to make it a point here. You see this? Yes, even though these are stock, even though the customer is replacing them and probably will no longer need them, this is how you should wrap up people's stock parts to give them back to them, okay? Be courteous, be kind, do it with quality. The customer will always appreciate it. And to touch on that point, 3 layers. That is how I wrapped up the original hood. All right, you guys. Yes, I know. I'm not thrilled about it either. But we have to get this etched. And if you guys are wondering why, it's because we have to have a surface that the super glue will seat into. And guess what? This is way less invasive than drilling. I will say they got a nice coat on this carbon fiber because it is dulling my blade in a hurry. All you guys going crazy over there crying, if you got body experience, you'll know what I'm talking about. So once we're done with this, this is killing me too, you guys. Promise. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean this up. Probably gonna see all that. That's all clear. I'm gonna use some brake clean it up, and then we have a bunch of ridges in there. And those ridges are where that super glue is gonna fill into, and it's gonna be able to bond. It'll have more surface area. And then we actually have to do the same on this, but this, you know what? I was thinking this was gonna be, yeah, you see my lunch there, real healthy, huh? I was thinking this was gonna be really hard to etch, but it turns out it's actually very easy to put a scratch in. So I'm gonna etch this up too. We're gonna clean both surfaces, and then we're gonna glue it. We're gonna make sure it's perfect, so. And look at that, the sun comes out right as I come out here to shoot it. This thing is beautiful. Well, I got the fitment on that hood as tight as I can. Absolutely gorgeous. This guy has very good taste. There it is. He's also a Minnesota local, so if you're in Minnesota, you're probably gonna see him at some point. I don't think you guys ever saw this rear diffuser. It is sweet. And yeah, I gave his car a little wipe down for the little video here. Look at that sky reflection on the glass on the hood. Love it.